Imagine waking up tomorrow and discovering that the most cutting-edge electric vehicle charging network in America isn't being built by flashy tech startups or glossy Silicon Valley campuses, but by the same roadside giants that have been selling you gasoline since you were a kid. That's not science fiction. It's the quiet revolution now unfolding under the new federal playbook for $5 billion in EV fast charger money. And here's where it gets controversial. Some experts say this could either catapult us into a seamless electric future or lock us into yesterday's habits forever. The U.S. Department of Transportation just dropped fresh interim guidance for the National Electric Vehicle Infrastructure (NEV) program, the Biden-era initiative that aims to pepper America's highways with roughly 500,000 public fast chargers. The headline? States are being nudged, some would say shoved, toward handing the lion's share of that cash to gas station chains, truck stop titans, and big box behemoths that already own the land beneath their pumps. Why the pivot? Federal officials insist they're simply streamlining. By favoring sites where the same company owns both the charging hardware and the dirt it sits on, projects can skip months of lease negotiations and permitting ping pong. Picture Pilot Flying J, Love's, Travel Centers of America, Sheetz, Wawa, Quick Trip, or even Walmart bulldozing a few parking spots, pouring concrete, and slapping high-speed plugs next to the slushy machines. The feds argue this gets electrons flowing faster. Critics counter that it entrenches the very incumbents EVs were supposed to disrupt. But here's the part most people miss. These recommendations aren't legally binding, yet. States have 30 days to rewrite their spending blueprints, and if they play along, your next road trip could look eerily familiar. You'll pull off I-95, spot the same neon signs, grab the same questionable coffee, and instead of unscrewing a gas cap, you'll tap an app and watch kilowatts pour into your battery while you debate whether to buy a rotisserie hot dog or a bag of beef jerky. Lauren McDonald, lead analyst at EV data shop Perrin, says the logic is hard to argue with on paper. Installing fast chargers is a bureaucratic obstacle course. Utility interconnections, transformer lead times that stretch into geological epochs, city permits, fire code gymnastics, and the occasional NIMBY meltdown. Fold all of that into a single land-owning operator and voila, timelines shrink. You cut out the middleman lease stance that can eat 6 months, McDonald notes. Survey after survey backs up another point. EV drivers actually like truck stop vibes. When you're tethered to a plug for 15 to 60 minutes, you want clean bathrooms, hot food, and maybe a souvenir keychain shaped like a long-haul rig. Tiffany Wozlowski-Newman, of the National Association of Truck Stop Operators, argues that continuity matters. People don't want to learn a new ritual. They want the refueling experience to feel the same, even if the fuel is now electrons, she told us via email. Cue the Tesla diner in Los Angeles, part charging hub, part retrofuturist spectacle where robots allegedly serve popcorn under neon lights. Love Musk or loathe him, the concept proves that charging downtime can be monetized as entertainment. If federal dollars steer drivers toward existing megastops, expect copycat amenities, drive-in screens, car wash tunnels, yoga rooms for antsy labradoodles, anything to keep you spending while your battery tops up. Not everyone is cheering. Several charging network operators, Iona, EVgo, and others, declined to comment, perhaps wary of biting the hand that might feed them or cut them out entirely. The Charge Ahead partnership, which lobbies for convenience stores and truck stops, predictably applauded the shift, claiming it promotes accountability by eliminating the awkward three-way dance between site host, charger operator, and financier. And this is where the debate turns fiery. The guidance quietly strips out earlier language urging states to prioritize small, minority-owned, women-owned, or rural businesses. Gone, too, are requirements to weave emergency evacuation plans or robust consumer protections into grant scoring. Environmental groups pounced. Catherine Garcia of the Sierra Club called the funding freeze and subsequent rewrite a thinly veiled attempt to stall EV momentum under the guise of efficiency. So what does this mean for you, the everyday driver? If states swallow the new playbook, the physical act of charging won't feel revolutionary. It'll feel like Tuesday. Same asphalt, Same fluorescent glow, same temptation to buy a 64-ounce soda you absolutely do not need. Is that comforting or concerning? Does leaning on yesterday's fueling titans speed up electrification? Or does it kneecap innovation from nimble startups that might have dreamed up entirely new charging experiences? Here's the provocative question to chew on while your hypothetical future car gulps down kilowatts next to the air pump. Should public EV money reward the companies that kept us hooked on oil for a century? Or should it level the playing field for newcomers with greener visions? Drop your hot take below. Agreement, outrage, or brilliant third option. The comment section is officially electrified.